We're here,
Hey,
Eric.
Here we are. That's true.
It's true. We're here. That's how we do it. That's an intro right there. That's how the best of... No, we are on YouTube. We are on YouTube, We are on YouTube. Okay. Will this Periscope link pop up for me? It's not. It's YouTube video. No, Twitter video now.
What's
boy.
up, bro? What a great start.
What a start. The worst start in bets at least all summer long.
I would say in the last week.
Yeah, we're averaging a nice 70. It's the coolest day we've had in a long time.
Dude, I would describe it as downright crisp.
Yeah, it is. It is. Brought a flannel.
We are entering...
Didn't feel it was camera ready, but I brought one.
We're entering into my favorite time of the year, which is when... you are not only allowed to, you are encouraged to dress in layers. I'm a layers guy.
That's true. Big mid-season jacket guys, these two right here. Everyone's always like, why do you have so many jackets?
You're like,
you get to wear them all once a year. And I say, mind your own business or I'll cut you.
I know, that was a bad interaction we had. I just want to know about your jackets, bro.
Yeah, it's exactly right. So much to talk about.
Oh, my God. There is so much to talk about.
Famously, D-Line, last time he was on the show, him and Ryan gave out the bet of Teddy Bridgewater to start the first snap, plus
cash
160.
Cash that. Yep.
Just printing money. We're going to gauge our opinions of the NFL as we look forward to the Week 2 lines, one of my favorite exercises. But first, crappy Tuesday slate, good Tuesday slate. We couldn't care less. We're still giving you out a big three. They might be winners. They might be losers. Yeah. Yesterday, the rare 1-5, 2 consensus picks of the night, 1 non-census pick of the night. Ryan wins the non-census, and we were about to have a Ravens -4 and the under, and then the stupid Raiders got to score that touchdown at the end of regulation. Field goals then across the board. Overtime madness. It doesn't even matter.
You know what's hilarious about the game last night is that I know what happened because I looked at the score. I didn't watch the whole thing, but nobody talked about the game. Well, they only talked about Peyton Manning and Eli Manning. Like, the people following the game were just like, oh, look at this hilarious moment where Peyton Manning was wearing a helmet that's too small for him. And I was like, that is hilarious. What happened in the football game?
Well, so let me tell you what Peyton said about the football game. Peyton seemed to think that the Ravens, when playing man coverage, there was no way for the Raiders to get open. The Ravens, on the other hand, horrendous in zone coverage at the end of the game. That's what they found themselves in. And, it was a wild game. It was a wild game. Frankly, I don't quite know who won or lost either.
It turns out the Raiders won, unfortunately, which means the AFC West is 4-0. Like, we were feeling good. I thought we'd at least have like that 1 week where we're like, oh, hate us because they ain't us. We're top of the league, top of the AFC. We didn't even get that.
No. Tied at the top of the AFC.
We're right where we started. We're the same as 0-0.
But get your limited edition D-Line tied at the top of the AFC shirts. Again, limited edition.
Yeah, so, it'll be one that I draw with marker shortly after this show.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. One of our favorite shticks on the show is making up fake shirts that D-Line has to design as if he didn't have enough things on his plate already.
And also as though I listened to that in any way. And I have to make them. That's the greatest part of that joke is that I've not taken one of your suggestions ever.
Much like in school, if I was ever assigned a book to read, I would make a point to never read that book.
Wow. Yeah. Well, that's a man of principle.
Oh, yeah. Only to learn in my early 30s, 1984, what a great book, huh?
Who would know?
Who would know? I found out in my 30s, though. No one assigned it to me. All right, let's go to D-Line's big three because that's what the people want to know.
Well, so Andre asked me to be on the show. I was, of course, honored. Also realized, again, that I am the default because I'm literally just here. RK is out, and then I was like, okay, cool. And then I looked at the slate, and I was like, God damn it, RK. Of course you're out today. It's nothing but baseball and
we're
college football
soccer,
that's coming. So I've got 3 baseball-focused picks that I actually feel pretty good about.
What a genius. Look at you.
John Gray. Are you familiar with John Gray?
Oh, the Wolf?
He's the Gray Wolf, the Wolf of Blake Street.
Blake Street? Yeah.
John Gray is a pitcher for the Colorado Rockies. The Colorado Rockies, an absolute dumpster fire in most regards, but John Gray is one of the lone bright spots. I predict tonight he will have over 4.5 Ks, 4.5 strikeouts against
that number.
The Braves of Atlanta. Why am I so comfortable
big on these? Yeah.
Why am I so comfortable about this? John Gray strikes out people at a rate of 8.9 per 9 innings, which I'm no mathematician. Seems like 1 per inning, right?
That's outstanding.
So 1 per inning.
That is tremendous math.
The Braves of Atlanta are in the lower half of the MLB as far as their strikeout rate. They strike out at the 21st most in the MLB. So when I add those two together, I like what I'm seeing. John Gray is going to be howling, and the bank account is going to be filling. It's going to be fantastic. But I also like the Braves to win the game. Take them with the money line.
Oh, wow, you love it.
Because
love this.
The thing about about baseball is that the starting pitcher goes the distance so infrequently, which means at a certain point we're going to get into that.
Yes.
Rockies bullpen. Yes. We're going to be giving up some RUNS.
The rock zone.
However, I like Colorado in the first 5 innings.
Oh my gosh! Wow!
Because John Gray's going to be mowing them down. We're not going to be scoring until he leaves the game, and then it's going to be an absolute disaster like it always is. But we can profit off of the first 5. Colorado, 0.5 runs. Plus 0.5 runs. They'll be losing by only half a run through the first 5.
Mow him down, Johnny boy. You should be able to. Okay, here we go.
I mean, tell me that story of a game that I just gave you doesn't feel like exactly what's going to happen.
Exactly. So you probably wouldn't even want to bet that Rockies money line until they take that early lead, and then you jump in live and hammer the Braves. But here's something that the good folks at DraftKings Sportsbook offer, D-Line, and it is a first 5 innings money line and then a money line for the game. So you could take Rockies first 5 innings, Braves money line at plus 800.
First, how many innings?
First 5.
Yep.
Which is what
I did.
What you outlined.
That's exactly what I said.
That's an actual bet.
I love the Rockies to come out firing and be losing by just 1 run, but ultimately fall to the Atlanta Braves, the mighty Atlanta Braves at home in Atlanta, which I don't know if you knew this, is not here. It's on the road.
It's not Colorado. It's so true. Though today would be a cold day at Coors, I'd be feeling a lot of unders because everyone knows I'm all about a cold under. Let's go to my big 3.
Let's see them.
I love what you did and outlined. Let's start with the game that's on right now. Bayern Munich taking on Barcelona plus 100. It's still 0-0. So jump in, fam. Get in that. You've got a free $10 SGP on the UEFA Champions League. So that's always fun. Boston at Seattle. Tyler Anderson.
Oh, boy. Old friend. Actually, all-time enemy, always.
All-time enemy. The metric I'd created, DPR, hated Ty Andy because he gave up so many jacks. He was the Jack King.
The Jack of all
jacks. In Seattle, though, found a bit of a renaissance, as you will as a pitcher when you get away from
it's an artsy scene
from Coors. Very artsy, and you know what else is going on, Eric?
Tell me.
It's cold. It's dark. It's late. That means Nerfy time. And that's they're taking on Evan Evaldi. Anyways, Mr. Evaldi, whatever his first name may be, he's also having a stellar season for the Bo Sox. So smash that Nerfer. And then
Nerf it up.
The Giants are taking on the Padres. The Padres are so desperate for pitching that they took a guy off the streets.
Okay.
His name's Jake Arrieta. Used to be good.
Ooh.
Now he's a bum. And that is why with this Scalfani, the one of the aces for the G-men, as I call them, though that's not what they go by. That's the other Giants. I'm saying the Giants score first, and they win this game where they're minus 160 favorites. Give me that at plus 145.
Yeah, Jake Arrieta really went from the penthouse to the old outhouse, did he not?
Big time. big time. That guy is in mega trouble. I always confuse him with the other guy who used to be good with the Mets. They called him a Batman-related nickname.
What was that guy?
And then he was holding in his pee too long, so he got an infection.
Oh, okay.
But I can't remember his name. Yeah,
I could see him. He's
I know. I see him too.
He's a thicker gent.
Oh, yep, thick boy. We like him. We like him thick on this show, as everyone knows. So there you go. In the comments, let's see if you guys can guess who I'm talking about.
What is that freaking guy's name?
Yeah, what's that guy name? Anyway, him and Jake Arrieta a couple years ago, they were stud. There he is, Matt Harvey. I can always count on Austin.
Austin, to
so clutch. Fill the gaps in my brain. Okay. Speaking of gaps in my brain, someone else who filled those is DraftKings Sportsbook, the #1 app in all the land. We like to say #1 in the double-fisted rankings. That's a hard bit to do all by yourself, while D-Line merely surfs the internet as he does. He's online with D-Line at all times.
I'm online over here.
That's the perk of being him, it's just a special time. So wow, Barcelona almost scoring. That would have been terrible for my big three. DraftKings Sportsbook, though, if you're a new user, you bet $1 on any football market, they give you $200. It's frankly absurd. We won a lot of literally free money last week. They love to do that. As I mentioned, with a Champions League SGP time, free $10, you could win God knows how many.
Frankly, if you're watching the show and you're not a member of DraftKings, first off, what are you doing? I mean, that's
what are you doing?
Window shopping when you could easily just be part of the game. And DraftKings, the offer that they're offering is that you buy $200 for $1.
Yeah. Do it.
You buy $200 for $1.
Free money, you filthy animal.
Yo, what's wrong with you, bozos?
God. Right, and stop watching our show. One or the other. You're either in on DraftKings Sportsbook and you're going to watch and tune in and have a good time.
Yeah,
or just leave us alone.
You're watching a cooking show, but you don't eat.
Bro, I used to do that in my 20s when all I ate was literally Good Times burgers.
Yeah, but you at least ate.
It's a miracle I've survived. But then I'd be like, why am I? It's just making me hungry and I can never achieve this food. Never.
I love the idea of eating food for you as an achievement.
That kind of food that's on TV is. Which honestly, our friend Brandon Spano, he's reached that level because he's now making content that's food related so he can eat.
It's true.
That's really smart.
I've become the go-to burger man.
Yeah,
which
you're the
again
burger guy.
Is the proudest accomplishment of my life. Is I'm the official burger man of DNVR.
Holy shit. And again, the D-Line official burger man of DNVR shirts. I've seen the first draft. Off the charts, mind-blowing stuff.
Burger time with my face on it.
Stay tuned for that exclusive dropping soon. Exclusives dropping always at the DraftKings Sportsbook app. #1 in the land. Must be 21 or older. Restrictions do apply. Colorado only. Let's get that up. Where did I leave off? Bonus comprised of a first deposit bonus and a first bet match, each up to $500. Right. Use code DNVR, you filthy animals.
Yeah, what? Is that in the
and they'll match your first deposit bonus up to $1,000. Then it's all a 25 times playthrough. Restrictions do apply. Set DraftKings.com/sportsbook for details. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-522-4700. Boom.
Boom.
All right, we're doing a guessing game. But it's not the kind of guessing game you guys are used to.
It's not.
D-Line wants to quiz me.
It's quiz time.
And it's quiz time.
It's quiz time. We already established you, not a great student, wouldn't read the material.
Horrendous student, yes.
Now we're going to see what you're like in your 30s, right? Or were you in the 50s? Where are we here with you?
Luckily, mid-30s.
Okay, let's go.
D-Line, I have a proposal for you.
Can't wait. Yes, I'll be your... Oh, wait. Say it, and I'll say yes at the right
time. Are we fading the Nerfy odds boost for Cardinals versus Mets? Who's on the mound in that one? Give me a combined ERA, and I will
You think we just
that.
know everything in every game?
Yeah, what? You think I'm going to go look it up and take 2 seconds to do that right now? And I can interact with you, Zachary, and we can have this back and...
Yeah,
that is priceless. That is priceless.
It's an exchange.
Remember those Visa commercials?
Which?
The setup,
I'm proud to announce that every commercial I see, I let fly through my brain. I don't let it linger in there for even 1 second.
That's why he is a genius.
The pitchers today are Adam Wainwright and Rich Hill.
I'm in on the Nerfy.
Oh.
I'm in on the Nerfy.
Do you even have any
pitcher-friendly ballparks?
Do you have any temperature information on this bold proclamation?
That I don't.
Chase is saying it's Woodford and Stroman.
Wow.
Ouchie. That's a big ouchie. We do not like to hear that.
He might be right because I looked at the September 13.
I feel like our people need me to step in and do this research. Now, you hear, does it change anything if I told you today is the 14th?
All right, Mr. Weatherman. We'll double check.
I'm just putting that on your radar.
Yeah.
I'm guessing it's Woodward Stroman.
Yeah.
It's at Citibank Field, pitcher friendly. That's a tentative yes on that Nerfy. Anyways, back to guessing the lines. Ryan and I will do it, competing against each other, but
this is just a quiz, dude. I'm
just
giving them out to Andre here. You guys can understand where his aptitude
is he, right?
How locked in are you on not only the NFL, but the NFL as it pertains to betting and where DraftKings has set the lines? Are you as tapped into DraftKings as we all believe? We're going to find out.
Can I propose that if I'm within 2 points or less, that's a win? If I'm
that's a great wrinkle. Absolutely not. You got to be dead on.
If I'm 3 or more, that's a loss. 2.5 is a tie.
Okay, dead on or wrong. That's it.
Oh wow. Okay.
Okay. Are we ready for this?
That's harsh.
Are we ready for this? Yeah. And go ahead and throw in the comments how many you
rules.
think Andre's going to get right. We can bet on this. We can make our own odds.
On the money, right?
Okay. The first game that we're looking at is the New York Football Giants versus the Washington Football Team. They are playing in the football team's home of Washington.
Outstanding. Yes. Okay. So, no Fitzmagic, Tyler Heineke. Giants, of course, look like trash. Giants always one of the more public teams. There's something about Jersey. You know, all the people out there. I almost said bad things about people in Jersey. I won't do that. I swore I wouldn't today. I'm saying football team minus 3.5. That's the conversation.
Can you believe this? He got it wrong. It's minus 3. You're out.
What?
You're close. If we went by your rules of approximation, you would have been right. But that's not what this show is about. We're a show of precision. You're wrong. That's 0 for 1. Dre, not a great start.
Can I, as a bonus, bet the total?
No, you may not.
I'm going to say it's 39.5.
40.5.
Wow.
Off again, Dre. You look like a real jackass
really
here online. Okay.
That's really cool.
Okay, so that's 0 and 1.
Proud of that.
Okay. Wow. The next game, the Broncos of Denver.
Yes. I've heard
versus
of these guys.
The Jaguars of some place called Jax. Jax.
This
and
one
it looks as though
it's
it's being played in this place called Jax.
Yeah, love that. Okay, so there's going to be some massive overreactions on Jacksonville. Not so much on the Broncos because, people don't.
Okay.
Teddy Bridgewater doesn't move the needle too much.
Okay.
It is a long. Not everyone knows this, Eric.
I bet I know it.
Traveling from Denver to Jacksonville, it's a long plane ride.
Wait, where the hell's Jacksonville? We're talking about Jax.
Precisely. Long plane ride, North Florida. No one feels comfortable there.
No. And then when you sit down, you're in North Florida.
Exactly.
Anyway, all right, go ahead. What is it?
Given those circumstances, I'm going to say Broncos minus 6.5. I have not seen this before. This is a legitimate guess.
Dre, this is incredible. It is Broncos minus 6. You're wrong again. It's 0-2. This man is getting brutalized by half points left and right. It's embarrassing. I'm sorry you have to watch this. Okay, so 0-2 for Dre.
Oh, man. I might have to change my strategy and go away from the half point.
Okay, well, listen. The next up is the Los Angeles Rams playing
I've heard of these guys
Colts
too.
from some place called Indianapolis.
Yes,
Now, the game, as I'm told by DraftKings, is taking place in Indianapolis. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Let's hear you be wrong again.
Okay, love it. Okay, perfect. I am saying no one loves the Colts except for the good.
Jim Irsay doesn't even love the Colts.
No, he doesn't. The odds makers kind of do. And again, this is going to blow your guys' mind, but that trip from LA to Indianapolis,
It's a big travel guy.
it's
over
no cupcake. These line makers, they take these things into account. Given that,
Sure.
it's going to be a bit Vegas zony.
All right.
And I'm saying the rare road fave, and it's going to be Rams -2.5. I'm sticking to that half point, damn it.
Wow. He makes the adjustment and he nails it, folks.
Did I?
The Rams are favored at 3.5. He's wrong once again. He's off by a full point this time. It is 0-3. Dre is embarrassing not only himself, he's also embarrassing me. I hate that I'm on the show today.
One of my best showings ever.
0-3. It's looking bad. Okay. Next
marking
game.
these all down
Next
as
game.
wins, by the way.
You've collectively been off by 2 points over 3 games, but wrong is wrong. Okay. Next up, San Francisco 49ers.
Yeah.
The city by the bay.
That's so true.
Is traveling to the city by nothing that of note that anybody wants to talk about, Philadelphia. The Eagles of Philadelphia are taking on the 49ers of San Francisco.
Yes.
Game in Philly. Let's hear it.
Classic. 2 weeks in a row, the Niners are going to be big road favorites. 9-point favorites against Detroit. People are going to overreact to Philly. That's another team a little more heavily bet by the public. It's a Jersey thing. I swear. And San Francisco to Philly. That's a long trip. So
More travel
I'm gonna eliminate. I have 5.5 written here. I'm not saying that. I'm saying give me Niners by 6. I'm eliminating the half point.
Worst one yet. It is Niners minus 3.5. Dre is off to a spectacular degree. He knows nothing of football. I'm sorry you're watching. He's 0-4.
That's okay.
0 for 4.
I think we want to hammer the Niners, guys.
0 for 4. Okay. All right. Coming up next.
By my method, that might have been a tie. That
Buffalo
might have been
Bills. The Bills of Buffalo. Not the famous Buffalo Bill that we love here in Colorado.
Great insights, man.
A team that was somehow named after him in a strange way. And also, they're playing the Miami Dolphins in Miami. Let's hear.
Is that current?
Let's hear your thoughts.
I thought. Oh no, yeah, Buffalo Miami.
No, what am I here? I'm
There
telling you
things. There she is. I am saying Bills and I'm sticking to this GD half point. No, I'm switching. If the Rams were 3.5, it's gonna be Bills minus 3.5, and I might like the Dolphins.
He did it. That's right.
There you go. That's an adjust. That's how you
nailed
adjust.
it.
Damn it all.
He's 1-4. Look at him. Look at him beaming.
That's outstanding.
Glowing.
May I submit a guess for the total on this one?
Please.
47.5.
The total is 48.5. You're off. You're close. Close. This is not horseshoes. This is not hand grenades. You are wrong. Okay.
Yeah, hand grenades. Oof,
Houston Texans.
Yeah.
Travel to the vacation hotspot, Cleveland.
Oh.
Cleveland Browns welcome the Houston Texans. The Houston, as we all know, Cleveland nightlife undefeated. How will the Texans fare?
Yeah. Insanely, the Texans are 1-0. The Browns are 0-1. It's another one where the total has my attention peaked because this has to be in the 50s. And I'm going to say it is Browns by goodbye half point. I guessed 8.5. I'm saying Niner.
As in the 49ers?
No, 9. But I like to say Niner. That's a trucking term. Niner.
Okay.
Niner.
Dre's wrong again. The total is 12. Vegas likes him to win by 12 against.
Okay, well that's absurd. So I give me 49ers minus 3.5 and give me Cleveland. Oh no, the other way. Give me Houston plus 12. There you go.
Houston plus 12.
Tyrod Taylor.
Okay.
Didn't he play?
Who cares what he played? You're 1-5. Let's
Chargers.
clean this up a little bit, shall we? This is again.
Well,
this is very
that
embarrassing.
one would have been a loss by my game rules as well. So.
New England Patriots.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Quarterbacked by Tom Brady, the greatest of all time.
It's really true.
Going down to New York to play the New York Football Jets.
I know. What a game.
It is in New York. What say you? Mac Jones and the Patriots. What are we looking at here?
Yeah. Zach Wilson against Mac Jones. Those two guys would not want to see two dudes like us in a dark alley.
No.
Sucking on lollipops while we're selling bootleg shirts, All right, let's get serious. It's on the road, but here's the thing. From Boston to New York, you can get
very little travel time.
You can get there by buses.
I used to get on the Funghua bus, cost $10. It did get lost more than one time.
But
very cheap, though.
That was probably the fun of it, right?
Halfway through the trip, people literally got off the bus and they just left to fend for themselves at the travel station. That's true. Okay, go ahead.
That's an awesome story. Given all that context, the bus, most importantly, though, I am saying Patriots by 9. And I had eliminated the half point when I thought these through earlier.
It was smart to eliminate the half point. You're wrong by a spectacular degree. It is minus 5.5. You are off by 4 points. That is a terrible guess. You are 1-5. Okay, let's see what's
Jets
next.
are going to get murdered.
Well, let's see what happens. Okay, Las Vegas Raiders.
The
The Las Vegas Raiders. This is a team I'm not familiar with. I've heard of the Los
Oakland
Angeles
and
Raiders.
Los
I've heard of the
Angeles.
Oakland
Right,
Raiders.
me
The
too.
Las Vegas Raiders sounds like some sort of scheme that the
Dystopian
Wynn
world, yes.
Corporation came up with.
Yeah.
They're playing the Pittsburgh Steelers in Pittsburgh. Dre, what say you?
Okay. It's in Pittsburgh, you guys. But Vegas loves their Raiders. It's one of the more publicly bet on teams. So we're going to go Steelers -4 on this one.
Oh,
On the money?
-5. Man, wow. Yikes. What are we, 1-6? Oh, boy. Okay. Cincinnati Bengals.
By my count.
Joe Burrow takes his squad
I love this
into the windy city
I
of
love this
Chicago
one.
to
Yeah.
take on what should be Justin Fields, but is confusingly Andy Dalton.
Do you like Andy Dalton's mustache?
I love every mustache.
Whoa, really?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm a mustache man.
You
know this
were
already.
the only person to compliment me when I grew that mustache.
It was
after
a
all.
sarcastic compliment, but a compliment nonetheless.
Nonetheless, are you a bigger, for Andy Dalton's nickname, are you a bigger Red Rifle or Red Rocket?
I'm a rocket guy. Dude.
Yeah.
Red Rifle.
Samesies.
Red Rifle will shoot your eye out, and a red rocket will take you to the moon.
Yep, that's why my fantasy team is named the Red Rockets, and we waste a roster spot on Andy Dalton merely to make that pun relevant. Back to the game, though. I am saying
Bengals at Bears.
Bears -1.5. I would be much more interested if this could be set up without any harm being committed to animals, which it couldn't.
No, impossible.
A match between a Bengal tiger and a bear than these two shitty teams. That said, I'm going Bears -1.5 because Vegas is like, whatever. They both suck. I hate.
Okay, you are
making this
uncanny.
line.
I mean, you're wrong, but you're wrong by exactly 1 point. Again, it's as though you have just you've got the right aim, but
Right.
you're just pointing the wrong direction.
Right. At
You're
this
wrong
point-
again. It's 1-6.
7, I think now.
1-7.
What
This
is
is
it?
getting
2.5? What is it?
For
who?
I don't want to talk about it. Okay,
Who's
Minnesota.
favored in that game? I need to know
The Bears are favorited by 2.5 points.
I'll-
You're off by 1 point.
Give me the Bengals. Yeah, it's starting to look like I, ahead of the show, went in, picked every game, and was like purposely off by 1.5, or 2, fitting my game rules, and now I'm being completely fucked. That is not, however, how this happened. It's much more organic and fun.
It is
as
fun.
my use of a 4-letter word that no
Oh, but
children
then you made that
should
a
ever
6-letter
use.
word. You had an ED at the end. Okay. Next, Minnesota,
Always
the
here to pick
Vikings
me up.
take on
Oh,
the
yes.
very impressive
Yes.
Arizona Cardinals.
Right. How hard are we overreacting? I say
It's in Arizona,
it is.
in Glendale, using the field, the retractable field.
I said Cards 6.5. I'm going to go 7. Goodbye, half point.
Smart. It was smart to adjust. You unfortunately went in the wrong direction. It is Arizona -4.5. You are 1-8.
No. 4.5. Give me the Cards. Give me the Cards. I'm ready to overreact to that.
Let's
Yep.
freaking go, dude.
Yep.
Yeah, we're ready. We're on the.
Hey,
we're,
look at this deal. And if I lean it under the right shadow, it looks like a sweat patch, but it's not. I'm completely dry.
I'm actually pretty amazed that it's not a sweat patch,
Oh,
given
I
this
know.
performance you're rattling off
I
in
know,
front of
right.
live on the internet that you haven't started just sweating profusely at this
Honestly,
point.
we should close up on me and shine a bright light while it all goes down. That would create
You've
more
not earned a
ambiance.
close-up. You've not earned a close-up. Okay.
My
Next,
eyes have not. Yes.
the Falcons of ATL, the Dirty Birds. Matt Ryan, definitely well past his expiration point, takes his squad down to Tampa Bay, where Tom Brady somehow still in his prime, even though he's much older than Matt Ryan.
I know. It's evil, man. Really evil.
I can't believe I've eaten strawberries up to this point in my life. What have I been doing? I need to live that TB12 life.
Do you believe that, though?
Proof's in the pudding, bro.
Yeah, but what's in that pudding is what I'm asking you.
Yeah, it's selling your soul to Satan. All right.
I'm
what do you
all
say?
in
Falcons
on that,
and Buccaneers.
Okay.
In Bucko Town.
Big overreaction day on this one. Let's go Buckaroos -12 to the moon.
You freaking nailed it. That's exactly
the moon,
right. How did
baby.
you do that?
Boom.
That was the most inconceivable of all.
Yes, it was. I had it at 11.5, and all these losses taught me to take that half point away and go all in on the 12. Yes.
Trey.
2 exacts is really good, and everything else I've been on the money minus a couple, which I'll be hammering hard.
Is this where the show turns?
It'd be amazing if that were
you are
to be
2
the
and 8.
case.
But we're looking up.
Right.
Things are looking up.
Wow,
Okay.
the enthusiasm on
Now
this
we're looking
correct
at
one makes me really
America's
proud.
team, not the Denver Broncos. Don't be
No.
confused.
No.
Old school, fake America's team.
Yeah.
Old like divided America's team, the Dallas Cowboys, going up against the Los Angeles Chargers.
The home doesn't matter. It's, again, one of those where Vegas is like, screw it. You're going to lose money either way.
Let's hear this wrong pick.
Let's
hear it.
make... last time I thought it'd be a screw it. Let's just make it 1.5. Vegas said 2.5. Let's do that again. Let's go Chargers -2.5 because I'm a man who learns his lesson.
The man learns his lesson. Unfortunately, he's wrong again. It's really, again...
Did I pick the wrong side? I have yet to pick the wrong side.
You haven't picked the wrong side. We're looking for precision in these picks, though.
Oh, I know.
It is LA Chargers -3 at home in Los Angeles, a town that hates them.
Closer. Yeah, a town that hates them.
Trey, you are 2 and now 10.
Yeah, that sounds right. That sounds right. 4 to go, though.
D-line. Zachary Castro's asking.
I can only get John
5.5.
Gray's K's at 5.5. Do you still like this? I don't know, man. I feel like that's right on the boundary. You have to think he's going to get one strikeout per inning pitch. If he goes into the 6th inning, I like it. Does he go into the 6th inning?
Against Hotlanta in
the hottest of Atlantas?
Yes.
Oh, and you see that confidence? Remember the performance that he's laid in front of you up until that foot.
I'm howling like a wolf.
He's been off by 1 point or half a point every time. You just ask if he should increase the Ks by 1. He says yes. That means no. Okay. So now the Titans of Tennessee.
What he just said.
The Titans of Tennessee take on the Seahawks of Seattle in Seattle.
Right. A lot of talk of, do you know how hard it is to go west to east on that one?
Big travel talk.
But what about east to west? Tennessee to Seattle, little do you know, longest plane ride of the slate. So that's got to be worth something. 12th man out in Seattle. They call themselves that, though. Texas A&M had it first. That's going to be good enough. And you know what? We're eliminating the half point once again. We're going to say Seahawks by 7. Seahawks -7. Did I?
You missed by 2 points this time. You did worse than before. But
-5?
It's 5. I at least applaud you coming out gunning, even though, again, you could not look worse. So, wow.
Are you ready to overreact on Tennessee? What's the total?
I think the Cardinals are. I think the Cardinals are very good, more so than Tennessee is bad.
Right.
I think that the Cardinals are very good.
What's the total? 54.5, I guess.
It's 54. You're close. You're wrong. It's the Dre special.
I gotta eliminate the half points. D-line.
Did you know? Did it just
or D.5?
Yeah, but just so you understand, it's impossible to score half a point in a game. I don't know if that takes.
Yeah, it is. Matt, I know. I'm a true professional. I'm watching the game. Didn't celebrate because it's so important to me to deliver you focused content.
Yeah, he wants to make sure he's paying attention when he gives you the wrong guess over and over and over. Okay, what are you, 2 and 15? All right, so now The Chiefs of
12,
Kansas City. 12. Chiefs of Kansas City.
I've heard
full
of these
up on
guys
barbecue and feeling good about themselves.
Yep, big time.
Going
big
to
time.
take on the Ravens of Baltimore.
I know.
Nevermore.
Are you a big poetry
Look at,
being
of course,
a guide for how we name mascots?
I do. Everything in my life is based on something a famous poet has done.
Dang, man. Yeah, carry me home. The
famous poet.
The famous poet, Travis Barker. He's the only Blink-182 guy I can remember. Sorry, guys. All right, I'm saying Chiefs. God, this is firmly in the Vegas zone.
Yep.
But they've gotten a little conservative on me.
Okay, all right.
So I'm going to respond to that and say Kansas City -3 on the road. Did I?
No, you're wrong again. It's -3.5, off by half a point. That's the same thing as a victory, except for that it's actually just a loss. So we are 2-14 at this point. 2-17.
Devastating.
Okay. Detroit, the Lions of Detroit take on the Packers of Green Bay in Green Bay. Two teams that are coming off of losses. Green Bay Packers had a tumultuous offseason with Aaron Rodgers flirting with us all year, only to go back to his old flame and then deliver them an absolutely terrible performance on week 1, making them all wish they hadn't even bothered. How does that translate to week 2?
Yeah, exactly. So Detroit, kind of a betting hero. They cover that +9.
Biting
late
kneecaps. They're biting
against
kneecaps.
the Niners. You love to see that. Green Bay frauds. Big frauds. It's in Lambeau. No travel to speak of here. Everything within the Midwest. It doesn't matter
Take
if
a
it's
bus.
5 hours or 20 minutes. It's in the Midwest, so it doesn't. People levitate on cheese curds around there, and that's how they
I don't
move
think
from
that you
place
can
to
describe
place.
what they do as levitating. I think that they are closer to the earth than further away from it.
Yeah, that's true. Gravity. Scientists have shown in the Midwest, gravity is more oppresses you more because of all those factors that I just mentioned. Massive factors on this line. I'm gonna say Packers -9er. It's gonna be like
Packers
six.
-11. You're wrong again. You're on the right
11.
side. You're on the right side. You're just wrong.
Oh, give me the Lions.
-11 for the Packers in Lambeau with a revitalized, what should be Denver Broncos quarterback, Aaron Rodgers. Okay.
Yeah, that's true. You Champions League SGP. We'll work on that one tomorrow. Yahir needs to do his homework.
Okay, so now you're 2-17. 2-17.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's literally all the games.
Oh my God, dude! There's like so many games. Oh my God. Okay. Oh no, there's not too many more. Okay.
That's it. That was Monday night.
Oh, that's all of them.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, terrible performance. You got 2 right out of however many.
I thought I did well, actually. Yeah.
You were right, you were on the right
sad.
side of picking in each and every one. It's just this is a show
true.
of precision. I keep saying this over and over. You haven't taken it into
Show of
consideration.
precision. Speaking of precision, I have a question for you and all our viewers. It's a big one. Ryan and I meant to pose this to you yesterday. We didn't get around to it. But on the tailgate, Ryan and I are giving out NFL picks, and I've been told fresh picks, no repeats from my big threes. So fresh NFL picks, our fresh NFL picks went 4-2. Can we count them towards our DNVR bets record? It's on another show, same show host though, and we want you to tune in every Sunday morning. Damn it! So if that incentivizes you, I think it should
Simple
be allowed.
question, simple response. Absolutely not. Nope.
It's been a tough day on this show.
So precision, bro. How many times did I say you make a pick on this show, you get to count it towards Rick. You make a pick in life,
true.
you don't just add. You're like,
Zachary Astra's all in. D-line, it was whatever the opposite of a pleasure is, and I look forward to never having you on the show again. But
that's you and me both, bro. You and me, bro.
Thank you for taking your time. Thank you all for putting up with us, and best of luck on these bets on the crappiest day of the week to bet on sports.
Thanks,
but we'll
RK.
be doing it. We'll be doing it. Yeah. RK, this is all for you, man. Yeah. Thanks, buddy.